Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Cup of Joe with Joe. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate it. I want to thank you, and hope you slept well. Hope you're getting ready for the day. You're pumped. You're ready to go, and locked and loaded, right? So we got to go out and get our kill today. We got to, be that lion and accomplish great things. I want to talk today about mindset. Mindset is a word or a term, I guess, that's used pretty fluently. And I like to look up definitions. So I looked up this today, just curious. I'm like, what's the? Is there a definition in the dictionary, something like that? Because I always hear mindset, especially when it comes to being an entrepreneur or wanting to succeed or anything like that. Because in my past life, before I started to do self-improvement or any self-development, I never really heard about mindset. And you never hear this term mindset in that realm, which is the majority of people. So the definition of mindset is the establishment set of attitudes held by someone. Pretty simple definition, right? I think we can interpret that in different ways. First, it's just someone. And I think that's really huge and that's big on the aspect that it could be anyone. So you're operating on someone else's mindset. And I think that is a crucial part of that definition. I've spoken about this a couple of times before. If you haven't heard it, be sure to follow me at Indestructible Me on every social media platform. That is, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And you'll be able to get all the content. And we'll get really close and personal. But I'll appreciate it, and I'll try to spread love as much as I can. But mindset, right? It's by someone. The establishment set of attitudes held by someone. So it doesn't even have to be you. And that is crucial. And you need to understand that. And I talk about toxic energy and all this other type of stuff that's going on in mumbo jumbo. And this was the key pivotal thing that changed me from 99% of the population to a mindset of a 1%er. And you don't have to be, that definition, 1%er is, income level and all that type of stuff. But there's millionaires and there's rich people that are broke, that don't have a good mindset. It's a perception and whatever the reality is, right? So you can be making $40,000 a year, $18,000 a year, and have $1 million mindset. And again, it's what your attitudes are. And you obviously want to have your own personal opinion and attitudes. But I want you to start thinking about, how you're living your life and your current attitudes of things in life. Where did that all originate from? Did that start from you? If you have a personal opinion about something, is that opinion, coming from deep down inside you, or is it kind of altered by someone else or a group of people? Because if there's let's say a crowd, a group, a organization that's being really loud in the world today, and you're essentially stuck in hearing this all this attitudes, this perception, these thoughts, you're gonna kind of coincide with that. That's just gonna be, you're gonna follow along. You're gonna be led into that direction. So it's gonna be by someone. So you're gonna have attitudes of someone else's that you're gonna be living. You got to be honest with yourself. I think one thing that I do that really helps me is take an inventory of my life. It gives me a step back and give me an assessment of what's going on in my life. We're all businesses. No matter how you want to look at it, you're a business person. Whatever industry you're in, whatever you're doing in life, you are a business person. You're in sales. Like, we're all salespeople. We're business people. So you can take inventory. What are your skills? Grade your skills. What do you do? What do you do well? What do you do bad? You have to understand all that. You have to be honest with yourself. I'm not saying beat yourself up and be negative. I say a lot of probably bad things to myself, but deep down I love myself. I think that's the biggest problem, that's prevalent in the world today, is that we don't have enough love, and especially inward, because there's a ton of hate. There's a lot of attitudes out there that are dictating what's going on in here. Perception. And if you listen to something enough, it's going to change your attitude. Even your attitude about yourself. If you grow up your entire life, and similar to me, if you grow up being told that you're dumb, you're garbage, you're ugly, you're gonna believe that eventually, no matter how untrue it's not, right? No matter what, you're gonna believe that, because you're gonna be told that for such a long period of time, and you need to acknowledge that. You gotta find the issues and things like that you need to fix, right? If you're not happy with weight or your health, what's your mindset on that? And has it been dictated or changed? Has the perception changed from, other attitudes? If you're not happy about finances or your financial game, you're making $40,000, $50,000 a year, and you're not happy about that, who are you allowing to influence your mindset on money and income and how to produce it? If you're not having a sales title, and you immediately bring up, you're thinking about changing, and you want to make more money and produce money, and someone mentions the word sales, and you're just like, no, that's dumb, I don't want to do that, it's sleazy, blah, blah, blah. That's a mindset. And is it coming from you, or is it coming from a perception that you've heard, multiple times over and over again? Because a lot of people just hate sales and says, that I can't do it. I hate the word that I can't stand that. I know that's counterproductive. But it's literally, and it's dumb. Our minds allow us to do whatever we want. We're human beings. We can go as far as we imagine ourselves to go. So never restrict yourself. And that's with mindset. That's what mindset is to me, is not restricting yourself. And by doing that, you can't allow other people to restrict yourself. We all have to embrace who we are. We're human beings. We're amazing. And you got to feel that way. Every day you got to reaffirm that, I'm amazing. I'm going to do great things, all that type of stuff. But take inventory in your life. Where do you want to go? How are you going to get there? And if there's any, negativity that's creeping up in your mind, who is putting that seed in that mind? Is it you or is it someone else? Because most likely it's a perception that you got from other people, other things, other toxicity, social media, TV, other people. Just no matter what, you're most likely getting that from other people. Or maybe you're the toxic person. You're projecting that. But honestly, if you're doing that, there's other reasons why. There's a deep down layer, and that's usually stemmed from, past experiences, traumas, issues that's gone on in your life. And take an inventory of your life. You break that down. You start to deep dive and you figure that out, and you find a root cause, and then you're able to alleviate that, fix that. Work on that at least. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to at least acknowledge that and understand that, and then you got to go get educated. You got to go out and find out how to fix it. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to help you, understand that and overcome all that, so you can get this healthy, positive mindset. So that someone in this definition is you. The attitudes that you're shaping, how you're seeing things, how you want to go, where you want to go, what you want to do in life. That someone in this definition is you and not someone else. That is the key takeaway with this definition. The establishment held set of attitudes. Sorry, I'm trying to read it reverse. The establishment set of attitudes held by you, not someone, just someone by you. And you need what do you want your perception to be with everyone else? What do you want everyone to associate your name with? What do you want everyone to just, once they hear your name or think of you, instantly that's what they think of? Warm, kind, fun, enthusiastic, helpful, energy, passionate, whatever it may be. But you also have to understand, where you want to go. What's your perceptions on, your environment, the things that are going on. So you have ultimately the ability to be positive all the time and not be a negative Nancy, and try to dictate other people's emotions with negativity and all that type of stuff. Because we're spreading too much hate within ourselves, hate with everyone else. And we're trying to be the experts and the advice givers. And I know that you're probably like, oh yeah, you're just the same. I'm only preaching what I do in my life that's helped drastically. So, and what I've learned in my life is that you mimic other people's experiences that it's been proven to be successful, and you get similar results. So you can learn from me, so you don't have to go through work and all these, ups and downs and stumbling and, falling down and getting yourself back up again. You can just learn from experience and accelerate your results. And, if I'm not the one, then find someone that is doing what you want to accomplish in life, what you want to do. So I think, to battle this is you got to clean up the toxic energy. So the first thing is you got to acknowledge it. So take inventory of your life, find out the areas in your life where you can clean up the toxicness. Who's telling you negative things about what and all that type of stuff, and then make a plan to slowly transition those things out. And the faster you do that, the faster you get your results. And then replace all that stuff with positive energy, podcasts, books, meditation, walking, exercise, all those things. And you'll see that you'll start seeing things in a different light. Try it for a week. What's the worst that's going to happen? Try it for a week. Let me know. I hope great things happen to you today. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe and follow. and be great, everyone.